And I know, and you know, and we know, we all know, it knows that's a smell. It smells so well, my nose.
Hi guys, VanScott here, and I am bringing a candle review today. And I looked down when I walked by a few minutes ago, and I seen that this candle was almost out. It literally is like about to extinguish itself, probably. I don't know why the camera has such a bad glare today. It doesn't usually have that bad of a glare, but the wicks are down to like the very, very bottom. They're about to go out. I've had village candles before, and they've extinguished themselves before this point, actually, so pretty lucky that I was able to get this review in. I don't know why I always feel the need to do the review while the candle is going, but whatever, I suppose it doesn't matter. So yeah, this is a village candle. I don't know if you can see the label there. Nice picture of fir needles, balsam fir. The name of the candle is Balsam Fir. So it is a pine kind of a scent. Well, not kind of, it is a pine scent. And it smells like pine needles, fir needles, balsam tree. They all kind of have that distinct smell. And it seems like people are either really fond of this kind of scent or else totally hate it. And I'm definitely on the side that is fond of it. In fact, I think my earliest scent memory is probably pine of some kind, whether it's, a fir, whether it's balsam, whether it's pine, whether it's, even aspen sometimes, or spruce even is kind of similar. So, I was actually obsessed with this kind of a scent when I was younger. In fact, I think during Christmas time I would hoard candles in this type of a scent. I would hoard room sprays. I would hoard, pretty much anything that had anything to do with pine. I was obsessed with it. And I really was. Like I said, it's my first scent memory I can remember really enjoying. And it comes from being a child and having a real Christmas tree throughout all of my childhood. I loved the smell of it. I was the type that would actually lay underneath the Christmas tree and just soak in the aroma of the Christmas tree just because I liked it that much. I know it sounds weird, but just being honest. So, as I grew up, we started getting artificial trees, and that was kind of my excuse. Well, I'm going to start getting all these pine-scented stuff to make up for having an artificial Christmas tree. That was kind of my excuse to myself and to my family, but it really was, I just thoroughly enjoyed the smell. So this candle is definitely authentic smelling. I know a lot of people say that like pine kind of scents can sometimes smell foul. I'm kind of being nice there. I've heard people say that it can smell like cat piss. I see where they're getting it from, but I've never actually made that correlation. My mind just doesn't correlate that, I guess, for some reason. So, although I think I do remember one of my family members saying something like that one time. I think I had like 3 different pine candles going at one time, years and years ago, and someone made that comment. And it stuck with me because I've also heard it in the wax community before too. And I think out of all of them, I love Yankees pine, and they have a lot of pines actually, but it seems like theirs, for some reason, can kind of have that effect more than others, I've noticed. I don't know why, but, not that I'm saying that some pines can smell like cat piss, but of the ones that I've smelled, I've noticed that Yankees has that something extra. Maybe it is that they're, going for, the true, authentic. Because sometimes a pine needle can be pretty pungent, it can be sour, it can be piercing, kind of like that aroma, so who knows. But I like the scent, I always have. And Village Candle, this one here, this Balsam Fir, this is like a staple, in my opinion, from Village Candle. I remember getting a Village Candle when I was a kid and burning this scent, Balsam Fir, so it's been around forever. I wouldn't say it's super popular, I don't even think I've actually seen anyone else do a review on it, but because I do like pine scents, and, I got this around Christmas time. This review is way after Christmas. I mean, now we're in May, but I just thought I would do the review since the candle's almost done. And I'm one of those kind of people that I like pine so much it doesn't have to be burned or melted just at Christmas time, but, you know, I totally respect everyone who does that because, let's face it, it is a very festive holiday type of a scent. Okay, so the other thing I noticed that was really neat with Village Candle is, I don't know if you can see the lid here, the top, but Yankee has their Village, or their logo stamped on the top of it. Like if you rub your finger across it, you can actually feel it. And Village, they have theirs on the top, but it's stamped inside, so it's got a really smooth top right there. So it feels really nice and smooth. I don't know why I mentioned that, but just thought I would do a quick comparison of the lids, because it does look like a Yankee Candle lid from the distance. And then also the jar sizes are, the lid, the mouth opening here, is exactly the same size as a Yankee Candle lid. So if you wanted to put an Illumilid on a Village Candle, it fits perfectly on top. So not even like sets on top okay like some other candles, it actually like fits snugly on top, like it would right on a Yankee Candle. So that's really nice, but I haven't had to use an Illumilid on this candle. I was just showing you for an example. But so anyways, this is the 16 ounce. So I think it's probably considered their medium size because I've seen the larger sizes. Genre, I would say, you know, it's a tree, so woody. Collection or season, you know, it's probably more for, you know, winter or holiday scent, but in my personal opinion, this could be burned year-round, at least in my mind. The notes, I don't know all the, you know, the different notes. They're saying balsam fir, that's the scent, and that's what I smell. I smell pine, I smell balsam fir, smell, you know, kind of all that stuff kind of rolls into one. Fir, needles, balsam, trees, sometimes aspen and spruce can even kind of smell like pine. So, I mean, that's what it smells like, and it is definitely true to the name. The size, I said it was a 16 ounce. It doesn't show that anywhere on the front, but it is underneath on the label. And it has 2 wicks. I don't know if you can see there. Now, some Village candles don't have 2 wicks. I know in the past when I used to purchase these, like when I was really, really young, or had my parents purchase them for me or whatever, they were single wick if I remember right. And I think it was even a bigger jar too. So they have, I don't know if I should say upgraded or whatever, updated maybe is a better word, to a 2 wick, and it definitely is better. As you can see, super clean burn. I mean, I can barely even see where the lines are there. It is such a clean burn, and it's right down to the bottom. There's hardly any wax left at all. There's just a tiny bit left, and it will self-extinguish itself pretty soon here, I'm thinking. The color is a really, really beautiful, deep, deep green, like almost like a blackened green color. Really, really nice color. The price for this, I believe originally it's $12.99 for this size, if I'm not mistaken. I did not purchase this from Village Candle website, so I don't know. I should have checked that for you guys. I don't know what they are asking for the size, the medium-sized jar on their website. I just purchased this at my local grocery store. I'm not going to say the name because I don't know geographically how popular my grocery store is from everyone else. But I just purchased it at my local grocery store. It was down the candle aisle. Now, my grocery store doesn't have a huge selection. They have Glade, they have a whole bunch of candlelight brands, and then they have Village Candle. So the Village is kind of like a step up from some of those other brands, at least in my opinion. And so I just thought I would get this, because like I said, I purchased it around Christmas time. And I don't think I paid full price for it. I usually never pay full price for candles, or I try not to. I want to say I must have had like a gift certificate or something. I mean, that doesn't really matter, I guess, anyways. But so where to purchase? I get it from my local grocery store, but Village Candle, I've seen people get them like at their HomeGoods, Marshalls, TJMaxx sometimes. That's one of the more popular places. Or just online. I purchased directly from Village Candle before too, and that's, you know, good. I believe that this is my 5th burn right now. It's, like I said, it's so hard to tell because it's such a clean burn. And, let's see here. Absolutely no tunneling, super clean burn. The throw on this candle is definitely what makes me repurchase this. I think I mentioned in the beginning I purchased this candle in this scent before, and I have. I absolutely love it. I'm a lover of pine, anything like that. I seem to just enjoy winter holiday scents in general more than others, but pine definitely just stands out for me. And the throw on this, I would actually rate it very high. I would say it's probably a 7 or 8 out of 10. This is not just a scent that you're going to smell when you like walk by it or whatever, or even walking in and out of a room. I smell this throughout. Like, I could be sitting in my room and I can smell it around me. It's not strong, but it definitely has a good throw. So I would say a good 7 or 8 out of 10. So that's pretty good. Especially for a candle. I don't usually give candles high throw numbers like that because they just don't. For me personally, candles just don't throw to my satisfaction in general. That's why I usually do prefer like wax melts or whatever. But this candle does throw really well. Now this scent is really strong and pungent too, so that could help. And the room size that I've burned this in it's varied. I've put it in my bathroom, I put it in the main area, which is an open concept living, kitchen, and dining. And right now I've had it in my bedroom for a while, and, you know, obviously the smaller the room, the better it's gonna smell, and that is definitely the case. So, would I repurchase this? Yes, definitely I have, and I will again. I really like it. I feel like Village Candle is one of those companies that's kind of like, not necessarily under the radar, because it's been talked about quite a bit, but it's kind of one of those companies that I feel like it's a bad rap when, in my personal opinion, I like them. It burned flawlessly all the way down, no issues at all, and it had a good throw. A high throw, actually, for a candle. So, I mean, I'm super happy. Definitely a great candle, an amazing scent. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say about it right now. So, I'm going to end it there. And thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later in the next one. Smell well.